Scene 2 opens with Juliet. Where we left off, Juliet was married, but she does not yet know about any of the events that we just saw in Act 3, Scene 1. So she doesn't know about Tybalt's death or Romeo's banishment or anything like that yet. She is just waiting for Romeo to return. Because remember, the plan is for him to come to her room tonight. Gallop apace, you fiery-footed steeds, towards Phoebus's lodging. Such a wagoner as Phaeton would whip you to the west and bring you in cloudy night immediately. Spread thy close curtain, love-performing night, that runaways' eyes may wink, and Romeo leap to these arms, untalked of and unseen. Lovers concede to do their amorous rites by their own beauties, or, if love be blind, it best agrees with night. So basically in this whole section, Juliet wants the day to end. So she can see Romeo. Another interesting thing we're seeing in this play is that so far, night brings good things. That's how Romeo and Juliet met. That's how they're able to spend most of their time together. Whereas day tends to bring the bad things. We've had 2 fights that have happened during the day. That's when Romeo kills Tybalt and Mercutio dies during the day. So that's why Romeo and Juliet like the night so much. And we'll skip down to the bottom of Juliet's speech down here. She has more references to the night being something good, whereas the day is bad. And then our last lines to here, to an impatient child that hath new robes and may not wear them, shows Juliet's immaturity. She's impatient. Enter nurse with the rope ladder. Oh, here comes my nurse, and she brings news, and every tongue that speaks but Romeo's name speaks heavenly eloquence. Now, nurse, what news? What hast thou there? The cords that Romeo bid thee fetch? Aye, the cords. Ay me, what news? Why dost thou wring thy hands? Ah, where-a-day, he's dead, he's dead, he's dead. We are undone, lady, we are undone. Alack the day, he's gone, he's killed, he's dead. Can heaven be so envious? Romeo can, though heaven cannot. Oh, Romeo, Romeo, whoever would have thought it, Romeo. This kind of harkens back to Juliet's balcony speech back in Act 2. What devil art thou that dost torment me thus? This torture should be roared in dismal hell. Hath Romeo slain himself? Say thou but I, and that bare vow I shall poison more than the death-darting eye of a cockatrice. I am not I, if there be such an eye. Or if those eyes shut, that makes thee answer I. If he be slain, say I, or if not, no. Brief sounds determine my weal or woe. So, she's worried that something's happened to Romeo. Specifically, she's worried that he killed himself. I saw the wound, I saw it with mine eyes, God save the mark, here on this manly breast. A piteous corse, a bloody piteous corse, pale, pale as ashes, all bedaubed in blood, all in gore blood. I swooned at the sight. Oh, break my heart, poor bankrout, break at once. To prison eyes ne'er look on liberty, vile earth to earth resign, and motion here, and thou and Romeo press one heavy bier. O Tybalt, Tybalt, the best friend I had, O courteous Tybalt, honest gentleman, that ever I should live to see thee dead. What storm is this that blows so contrary? So, nurse is talking about what happened with Tybalt, but Juliet doesn't know yet. She's trying to figure it out. She thinks that something's happened to Romeo. Is Romeo slaughtered and is Tybalt dead? Again, she thinks something happened to Romeo. My dearest cousin and my dearer lord. So maybe showing Juliet's loyalty. Then dreadful trumpets sound the general doom, for who is living if those two are gone? Tybalt is gone, and Romeo banished. Romeo that killed him, he is banished. Oh God, did Romeo's hand shed Tybalt's blood? She's figuring it out. It did, alas the day it did. O serpent hid with a flowering face, did ever dragon keep so fair a cave? Beautiful tyrant, fiend angelic, dove-feathered raven, wolfish ravening lamb. So we're seeing more opposite words here. This also mirrors Romeo's reaction to the fight in Act 1, Scene 1. Oh, brawling love, oh, loving hate. So both characters, Romeo and Juliet, have the same reaction to these street fights that are happening, albeit Juliet has more of a justifiable reaction here, considering what happened to her. With Romeo, maybe he was just being dramatic. A damned saint, an honorable villain. So more opposites. Nurse says, there's no trust, no faith, no honesty in men. Shame come to Romeo. So the nurse is turning on Romeo here. So we see that although she is very loyal to Juliet rather than the Capulet family as a whole, she is not going to stand by this. And Juliet immediately defends him. Blistered be thy tongue for such a wish. He was not born to shame. Upon his brow shame is ashamed to sit. For 'tis a throne where honor may be crowned. So even though Romeo has killed her cousin, Juliet is still loyal to him. And even chastises the nurse for saying that he might be bad. Sole monarch of the, why can't I say that? Sole monarch of the universal earth. Oh, what a beast was I to chide at him. Will you speak well of him that killed your cousin? So this is kind of the central, Juliet has to make a decision here. Are you going to be loyal to your family, or are you going to stay loyal to Romeo? And she kind of answers down here, shall I speak ill of him that is my husband? So are you going to talk bad about the guy that killed your husband? Well, how can I talk bad about my husband? When I, thy 3 hours wife, have mangled it. My husband lives, so she comes to terms with it very quickly, just within this one speech. My husband lives that Tybalt would have slain, and Tybalt's dead that would have slain my husband. So Tybalt would have killed Romeo, basically. She's sort of recognizing that in this situation, it was always going to be one or the other. Either Tybalt is alive and he killed Romeo, or Romeo's alive who killed Tybalt. It's an either-or situation. All this is comfort, wherefore weep I then? So why should I cry? It is what it is. And she's talking down here about how Tybalt's death is sad enough, but now that you're saying Romeo is also banished, it's compounding her sadness. In that word's death, no words can that woe sound. Where is my father and my mother, nurse? Weeping and wailing over Tybalt's corse. Will you go to them? I will bring you thither. Wash they his wounds with tears? Mine shall be spent when theirs are dry for Romeo's banishment. So when they're done crying, I will still be crying because my husband has been banished. Poor ropes, you are beguiled, both you and I, for Romeo is exiled. He made you for a highway to my bed, but I, a maid, die maidenhead widowed. Come, cords, come, nurse, I'll to my wedding bed, and death, not Romeo, take my maidenhead. So now that Romeo banished, Juliet feels like there's nothing left to live for. Hie to your chamber, I'll find Romeo to comfort you. I wot well where he is. Hark you, your Romeo will be here at night. I'll to him, he is hid at Lawrence's cell. Oh, find him, give this ring to my true knight, and bid him come to take his last farewell. So, Romeo is going to come see the nurse. Romeo is going to come see Juliet, and they're going to say goodbye. And that's where we leave off at the end of scene